when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Two former division rivals in the old AFC West, the Seahawks and Chargers, are underway. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 sets, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
From the 21, here's the 2nd down and 6. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 16. Here's Herbert. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Well, only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on 3rd down, in particular not letting 3rd and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there.
It also tells you that they're successful on 1st.
And he will score. Touchdown, LA. Quentin Johnston, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He'll find Metcalf. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. as they've got it with a third down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action. It's Smith sliding out of the pocket. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass, a run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. And out across midfield down to the 45. That burst good for 20 and a first down. They'll try the air now with Smith. They'll roll him out right. And his pass incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And now a handoff to Charbonnet. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Smith. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on 4th down. They snap it to Smith. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Now it's Herbert. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Shrugs him off. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Complete to Johnston here. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They snap it to Herbert. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hit three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
He's got him in, complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 62 yards. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. Here's a toss coming right. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. A handoff running left is Dobbins. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. This 2nd and 4. Herbert. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Dobbins diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 8. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go,
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And picked up by the Chargers. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Back to throw here, Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the 50, it's Smith. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Run! Set. Go.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Herbert now. That is taken in by Hurst. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They're going to pass here with Herbert. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I think we've hit that point in the game now where any score you get could be the one that actually wins it. So above all, you want to avoid a turnover that leaves you coming away with nothing.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Now Herbert. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Gets this complete to Smith and Jigba. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Smith. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Smith's going to throw it. And this is caught. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He couldn't
Ya se metió ya.
takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.